What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the Minging Moto Show. It's this type of shit that makes me not feel safe underneath in my fucking hangout, my underground lair. Because I'm just a rat in a cage, but that's why there's a bunch of fucking cracking and shit on the ceiling. That don't make me feel safe being down here or on the building up above. If that ceiling's caved in, starting to crack and cave in like that, then there is a fucking problem. Now, my whole thing is, today is now July 1st. I still got a bunch of videos saved to the computer, and I transferred a bunch of them over from my computer to my cell phone, and that's why I've been trying to post my videos at like midnight Pacific Standard Time, because I've been sending them to my Google Drive and then downloading them onto my cell phone from there. So that's why I'm trying to, anyways. I don't know when this video is going to come out, but my thing is a little dark room there. That's where I really slip at, but nobody needs to know that. Anyways, my whole thing is within the last month, right? I'm wondering why I've gotten into 3 fucking fights in the last month. The first one was beginning of June. I don't remember the date or the day. Shit, that shit's fucking... See, fenced off. They got a bunch more of those damn port posts there too. It's crazy. The first fight was crossing the street, or I went to Little Caesars Pizza, right? And I was kind of, they were shutting the place down. Something didn't work out to where, I could get the pizza. So I walked across the driveway thing there to get to my truck. Some asshole in a big ass F-250 was coming up from my right side. It's like this, right? Little Caesars is here, and my truck was over here. I'm crossing the street. Dude was coming this way from my right, and get about halfway across the street, and the dude wants to drive around me and almost hits me, right? So my thing is, because the dude almost hit me, I turn around and flip the guy off because he almost hits me with an 8,000 plus pound truck. So, most people are gonna do that type of shit because it's like, if you're in a 8,000 plus vehicle and you almost hit somebody and they flip you off, you have no right to get mad because you're in the wrong. Because it's just like this right here, this driveway right here. If Little Caesars is on this side and my truck's parked over here on the other side, and I'm halfway across the street, like right about here, and you come blowing around me while I'm still in your lane, you're in the wrong, dude. Luckily, where my Little Caesars is at, there's a little side street there with some more parking spots, and there just happened to be a cop coming up from that side street and saw the whole thing. The guy slams on his brakes, freaking puts it in park, gets out, tries to act like a badass, right? Whatever, dude. Like, he's like, hey, F you, you little punk bitch. Like, you got something to say, whatever, just... And I tried telling the dude that you're in the wrong. or actually working on that shit now. Nice. But you know, the dude tried to fight me and started talking shit the second he got out of his truck. I'm no badass. I will never claim to be a badass and whatever, right? But my thing is why, you know. How you doing? Alright, whatever, then fuck you too then, dude. I guess, shit. We try to be nice. See, even there, me trying to be nice and the dude just fucking blatantly ignores me. Acts like I'm the one with the fucking problem, right? Anyways, the cop sees the whole thing, sees this dude coming after me, and at this point I'm ready to fucking like defend myself because the dude's coming at me. Cop pulls up, tells the dude get in his car, and I guess he ends up writing the dude a ticket because he asked me to hang out and sit in my truck until he was done, and he ended up writing the dude a ticket for some bullshit. I don't know what the fuck he wrote the ticket for, but so that was the first one, right? Second one was a week and a half later, still beginning of June, right? And I had to take my dad over to immediate care, whatever, no problem. At that time, they didn't want extra people sitting inside the deal, right? So I said, alright, that's fine. I just go stand outside and go to the 99-cent store next door to grab something to drink. Well, I come back outside, I lean up against that one of those metal things where they keep all the shopping carts at in front of the store. I'm just sitting there leaning against it, and saw some homeless dude. Didn't even really look homeless. I think the dude was just trying to travel and shit, but had like very little to his name when he was traveling. But how you doing? Hi, buddy. But I'm just sitting there drinking my soda, waiting for my friend to show up so we can hang out for a minute and go down to the Starbucks down the street and then come back so I can get my truck and pick up my dad. Dude sits there, comes across the parking lot, starts running his mouth, like he gets like right up on me, dude. He's like, who the fuck are you and what are you doing here? I'm like, what, dude? Like, you need to back up a little bit, man. You need to, I don't know who the hell you are, I don't know what the hell you want. You need to back up because you're like right up in my shit, man. Well, then he tries to be all friendly. He's like, oh, I'm so and so, what's your name? I'm like, dude, I'm not interested, just doing my own thing, just go away, right? Just trying to, maybe I was wrong for trying to tell the guy to go away and telling him I don't give a shit, I wasn't interested, but you know, maybe I was a little rude on that one, but you know what, it's like, at some point, I don't really give a shit. If I don't know you, I don't want to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm not gonna just start talking to some random dude off the, you know, especially some dude that was chasing after two older ladies trying to ask for money and shit, and who's got like one suitcase and a backpack full of everything they freaking own. So dude starts getting mouthy with me. I'm just sitting there trying to ignore the dude, just ignoring him, just whatever, because you know me, I don't really give a shit. I ain't got nothing to prove, I ain't got nothing to, you know, hide. Just trying to do my own damn thing, right, like I am now. Well, the dude tries to get all up in my face again. He's like, I don't know what your problem is, dude. If you want, let's take this shit out back. I want to see what that ass can do. And that's like one of the... y'all already know what I was thinking. I'm like, dude, that's kind of gay, bro. Like, you know, there's already a couple other people there seeing this dude running his mouth, acting like a asshole, whatever the hell. And dude gets like kind of like right up in me, and by that point I have my back against you know, some shit, so I start taking it like a threat. He tries to start scoring up on me a little bit, and dude basically tries to swing on me, but I ended up dodging it somehow because I saw it out of the corner of my eye. So I was kind of sitting there like looking off to the side, and I caught it out of the corner of my eye, and I ended up dodging it. I ended up hitting the dude about 2 or 3 times, and he fell to the floor. And I didn't knock him out, but he was like, whatever. He's kind of all like, dude, that's fucked up. Wait. I'm like, you're sitting there swinging on me, talking shit to me, and you're gonna tell me that I'm fucked up and I'm wrong for, you know, defending myself? Anyways, after that, 2 or 3 people saw the whole thing. They came over and pulled us apart. My friend shows up, like, you know, after kind of seeing some of it. I get into their car, we drive down the street to the Starbucks, whatever. Come back, park in the parking lot, sit there and drink our drinks and shit. I see my dad come out. I'm like, all right, friend, I'll see you later, you know, and whatever. So and then today, this morning, it's literally about 9:30 right now, so about an hour and a half ago, every Wednesday I go over to, you know, my friend's family member's house to do gardening or some yard work for them, because they're in their 80s, you know, so they're kind of older. They can't really do stuff. They don't have the stamina and the ability to do stuff like that, right? So whatever. And if I can, I try to go to, you know, AM, PM, 7-Eleven, wherever, to grab something to drink, like a soda, because usually when I wake up in the morning, I drink a bottle of water real quick, and, you know, whatever. So I don't really want to be drinking water, you know, while being over there, because whatever, you know, it doesn't matter. There's this homeless dude that I've seen around all over town at many different places. Okay, the dude's like always on drugs or alcohol, whatever. The dude's always yelling, screaming, talking to himself, whatever. And I walk out, don't see him. I didn't see him when I walked in, didn't see him when I walked out. Get it halfway to my truck, I feel something hit the back of my head. Like, I was like, what the fuck? You know, turn around, and the dude sitting there like trying to square up with me and talking shit, like, why are you talking shit about me and talking shit about God? And I'm like, the fuck this dude are you talking about, dude? So I fucking start going after the dude a little bit, like, not aggressively, but like, you know, dude, you just fucking hit me. You trying to do some shit or what? Next thing you know, there's a fucking undercover cop that saw the whole fucking thing with his fucking taser out, fucking pointing at this dude, telling him to get on the ground. The dude gets on the ground and gets arrested. So the cop never deployed his fucking taser, never hit the guy, nothing, right? And that's what the fuck I'm talking about, you know, and that's a whole separate video for another day. But the dude arrested the guy, asked me if I wanted to press charges. I said no. I'm not gonna waste my time, my money, and my gas to drive 30 to 45 minutes east of here to go to our local court system, sit there for God knows how long, and then come back and have to do that however many goddamn times, dude. Like, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna waste my time and shit. Dude's obviously got problems and needs help or some shit. You know, whatever. He sucker punched me. Who gives a shit? I've hit my head harder on my fucking mattress of my bed than that dude hit me. Like, it was just kind of a... What the fuck was that? You know what I'm saying? Again, I'm not a badass. I don't ever claim to be. I will never claim to be. And I'm just at that point to where, like, when I was younger, I wouldn't have given a shit. Like, I'm 29 now. I don't fucking give a shit. I've never had anything to prove to anybody. I never cared what people thought about me. I still don't. I'm not gonna go out there and try to fight some tweaker fucker or some asshole just because, like, you know, whatever. I have nothing to freaking prove at all. I got nothing to prove. Nothing, you know what I'm saying? So, that's my story for today. Now we got a cop rolling up. Oh shit. Now we got a cop over here messing with this dude that's living in his camper, man. Did they? I don't know. None of my business. I'm not gonna be the one to film the cops and be like, for everybody that wants to film the cops and get into everybody else's shit, that's your deal, not mine. I'll catch you guys on the flip side.